Hello, Namaste, and welcome to my channel, Spiritually Gina, where I encourage you to pursue your soul. My name is Gina, and if you're watching this on Instagram, welcome to my Instagram. Today I have for you guys a quick tip for getting grounded or for being grounded, all right? And just to briefly explain, being grounded, in my opinion, is being fully present in your body, or at least having awareness in your body, and particularly being rooted and grounded in your root chakra, Muladhara. This chakra is basically where all life begins, the foundation basically for all other chakras. And it is important that we be and stay grounded, because really when you are grounded, you feel safe in your body, or you feel okay or just aware of your body. So when you're ungrounded, you can feel away from your body. You could feel just all out of sorts. When you're ungrounded, it's really hard to receive intuitive information as well as psychic information. So being grounded will also help expand your intuitive / spiritual gifts, all right? And now the tip to get grounded, and that is sound. As you know, as you can probably tell, I am outside. I don't know how well we can hear the birds, and right now it is raining, but I don't know how well we can hear all of those things, excuse me. But I feel that sound is step one when you need to get grounded, especially if you struggle with being grounded. All other technique, in my opinion, requires more of a connection with source, or just it requires something a little bit extra, a little bit more. But in my opinion, you have more leeway with sound, because you can choose to go out into nature. You can choose to hear rain. You can choose to hear the beach. You can choose to hear anything you want to hear. But it will ground you, all right? And you can also listen to regular music as well. My podcast, by the way, The Spiritual Hour, we discuss, on my podcast, I guess I should say, we discussed how my co-host, how she listens to music in general, and that's how she meditates. So she doesn't listen to anything specific or anything spiritual, just general music. So you can also use music to ground yourself. But I feel that when you are struggling with being grounded, then the tip or the method for you, I would suggest, would be getting out in nature, hearing the sounds, or even playing beach noises, birds chirping, anything that will just really get you out of your body with sound, all right? And also understanding that with grounding, specifically, there really is no method that works for everyone. So you will have to find your own method to ground. You will have to find a way that works for you every time. It is a trial and error process, grounding. And I especially found that in my own practice. It took me, and it's still a journey, but it took me a while to find a method of grounding that works for me, because the typical suggestion was to anchor yourself to the earth. You have trees growing out of you, or roots growing out of you, or something like that, out of your root chakra. And I personally do ground through my root chakra, but it's just more complex for me. So maybe if you have trouble grounding, you should just really experiment with methods, with different methods, so you can see what works for you. And also knowing that being grounded is a hard spiritual discipline. There are many spiritual disciplines, and I feel they all have challenges, but being grounded especially is very challenging, simply because we live in a realm with a lot of contrast, with a lot of duality, and so it just can be hard to really find your center. And this is why I was saying, or that's why I was saying, that it's important to find and experiment almost with methods that work for you, because with being grounded, it's just not something that's easy as 1, 2, 3. It can be very complex. It can take a lot of effort to find that equilibrium. So yeah, that was my quick tip for grounding. It's sound. The sound depends on you. I personally would suggest being in nature just in general, but if that is not accessible to you, if you're living in a city, let's say, I would say beach noises, forest noises, bird noises, anything that connects with nature via YouTube, via a video on YouTube, that's going to be highly beneficial. But the best method being just getting out and being out in nature, for the sound. And sound can also mean you using music in general, or even sound bath music, meaning binaural beats and or singing bowls. But that's just, again, I think the most authentic form of sound in this case would be getting outside and listening to nature. So I hope you guys found this not so quick tip, I guess, not as quick as the other ones today, but I wanted to take the time to properly explain certain things. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment down below if you did. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste.